we wanted to highlight a couple of things in our hallway and through artwork. So we started off with the quote, Rach Chazak Ve'emat, which is from Yehoshua. And we recognize from this, be strong because things will get better. And that it may seem stormy now, but it never rains forever.
No editorial, I just got started late, so we're trying to be fair to every team. 7 minutes, and we have to finish the whole thing.
So we created a fort, and we wanted to make superheroes of the Tanakh. Because we have superheroes in the secular world. We have Superman, we have Batman, and they have powers, so we appreciate them. But we also have to appreciate all of these people in our biblical world that stood up for what they believe in and used their strength from Hashem and their belief in God to help them through all of their troubles.
So here, Rivka, when she was giving Esau's clothing to Yaakov, she had to find the strength to go against her family's values, which all valued her other son, but she had to go find the strength and go in the ways of Hashem instead of the ways of her family.
And the biggest one is with Abraham and Yitzhak. He had to take his firstborn. It killed him inside. It destroyed him. He waited his whole life for his son Yitzhak to carry on the Jewish nation. And when Hashem told him that he had to sacrifice him, he didn't know what to do. But he did it. He committed. He took him to the mountain and he was about to do it. And that displays the greatest strength and belief in Hashem and the mental strength to even think about doing that to your son. It really displays like he is a superhero. All of these people are superheroes. And if you go over here with David, he was taking on Goliath, a giant, and he wasn't afraid. He said, "I will do it," and he won it. And it doesn't even have to be men. Here, Yael, she is the superhero woman of the Tanakh. She killed one of the Sisra,
the enemy.
She lured him in. She killed him. It could be anyone that could be a superhero.
And we see
it doesn't matter who you are.
And we see here during Nebuchadnezzar's time that when he put up an idol for his people to bow down to, three youths actually went against him, and they said, we're gonna stay strong. We're not gonna bow down to your idol. And Nebuchadnezzar threw them in a pit of fire, and which is shown right here. And Hashem saved them. Hashem's strength was in them that let them withstand the fire. And we can see over here by the steps that strength doesn't happen right away. It doesn't happen immediately, but it takes one step at a time. And in this Hebrew quote, I'll translate it, the mighty stand in their troubles, and they push away their decrees, and they stand like a wall. And throughout this entire fort that we made, in Mishlei it says, like a broken city without a wall, so is a man whose spirit is unrestrained. So we can stand like a wall, be strong. And we can just say no. Guys, just say no.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now over here,
Guys, 3 minutes.
So in life, there are a lot of vices and things that pull us to do bad things, but we have to follow the quote, Izehu Gibor HaKavesh Titra. We have to make sure to be strong and say no to certain things like gambling, drinking. And here it says, Hashem commanded us to be holy, for he is holy. Rashi explained that being holy means separating oneself from immorality. In order to be strong and holy, we have to separate ourselves from immoral things.
We made a circus because life is a circus. Life is crazy. Anything can happen. You have so many urges. So you have to command those urges like the head of a circus. Be the head of yourself and know what your limits are and have the strength to say no to your different urges. Okay. So over here
we have Eretz Yisrael. That stays strong throughout all of the enemy territories and countries that target it.
And we wanted to show the perspective around Israel because there's so many Arab countries around Israel, and Israel is one country. It's so small. When you take it from the West Bank to here, it's 9 miles. There's nothing there. So that they fought in the Milchem Yom Kippur and the Yom Kippur War. They got them when they weren't even ready. The 7 Days War, and they beat all these nations that have so many armies represented by these little guys over here. And
they stayed strong.
They stayed strong throughout. And there's so many programs in schools, the boycott, divestment movement, and colleges, And
SJP.
Okay, so 1 minute and then we'll
Right.
do this wall. Thank you.
okay. Oh, we're doing this wall. Okay.
Well, I only have about a minute left.
Okay, so here we took pictures of different members of our team, and we asked them what their favorite superhero is and why. And we wanted to make it a little more deep than he's strong, she's strong. So we photoshopped their faces onto these superheroes, and each person said why they want this superhero to represent themselves. So this person said, it gives me inner strength to see people doing chesed and helping each other out. So Superman, he uses his strength to help out the world. And over here he says, Batman embodies the true nature of humanity, an exterior appearance of brooding toughness, but an inner tortured spirit akin to every human being. So Batman has these special things that help him go faster, these cars, these different weapons, but inside he's a tortured human being. He has the world, he has his world on his shoulders. He has the strength to hold
you so
all
much.
the goodness of the people on his shoulders.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.